The European Week of Regions and Cities saw its 11th edition this year, with 200 partner regions and cities from 30 countries being involved. The biggest regional event in Europe, known as the Open Days, has become a trademark of the European Commission and the Committee of the Regions. Coming at a time when fundamental reforms to the regional policy are on the way, Commissioner for Regional Policy Johannes Hahn and President of the Committee of the Regions Ramon Luis Valcárcel Siso officially launched the event by engaging in a lively debate on the cohesion policy program scheduled for 2014 to 2020 and on how these investments can get Europe back on the path to creating jobs and boosting growth and competitiveness.
Due to the crisis, I think our strong interest should be to stimulate, to motivate, to support the SMEs and the economy. It's good to have highways, but it's also good to have goods being transported on highways.
Cohesion policy is by no means a thing of the past. Rather the opposite. It's a policy of investment in the future and an essential tool for the implementation of the Europe 2020 strategy.
The President of the European Parliament, Martin Schulz, sent a video message. The President of the European Commission, José Manuel Barroso, also participated in the opening session of this edition, which focused on the theme, Europe's Regions and Cities Taking Off for 2020.
I think it is very important those that are the leaders of Europe at national or regional level have the courage to stand for Europe, explain what we are doing together, criticize, of course, what they want to criticize, but to have a positive message for Europe.
The opening session also marked the beginning of the 103rd plenary session of the committee, which has now enlarged to 353 members following the accession of Croatia as the 28th member state of the EU. The main focus of the annual Open Days remains not only the political agenda, but also the direct participation of citizens. Some 6,000 people from 54 countries participated in more than 100 workshops in Brussels, which were organized by the European Commission, the political groups and directorates of the Committee of the Regions, partner regions and cities, pan-European programs, institutions, and associations.
I liked the debate very much, found it interesting, with examples to the point, and at the same time within the larger frame of a global reflection on EU policies.
We participated in a workshop where we presented the best practices of our cities. The Open Days allows local and regional administrations to get to know what's being done on the field with EU structural funds.
The 100 EU Urban Solutions exhibition route, which was hosted in the offices of regional representations and associations and focused on good practices in sustainable urban development, was also a big success. And the Open Days Masterclass program allowed 77 young researchers in urban development to meet practitioners from the field to exchange ideas on a wide range of topics. Politicians and EU regional and local officials engaged with participants in challenging discussions about what regional policy is and should be about, why community-led projects are more effective, and how territorial cooperation and going local helps to achieve better results for the citizen. 19 finalists of the Regio Stars Awards showcased inspiring examples of regional and urban projects supporting sustainable growth and jobs. Young researchers who entered the poster competition came also to the spotlight, as well as the winners of the Europe in My Region photo competition from Greece, Hungary, and Malta. To cover all these highlights, more than 200 journalists reported from the 40 different locations across Brussels. And last but not least, some 350 local events are being held in the margins of the Open Days from September to November in more than 30 countries in Europe and beyond. Open Days, once again, offered a space for thousands of people to discuss, debate, and network. A place for us all to learn more about the uniqueness of our cities and regions.